Welcome back to another video, and today we'll be taking 17 tons of carrots to Cluj. This is a new map that I installed. It's a Romanian map. If we zoom out, so normally the most east you can go is Debrecen. This is all new due to a mod that I downloaded. This isn't a DLC, this is, like I said, a mod, and it gives you a few cities, and the driving style is a bit different than the rest of Europe. I haven't gone anywhere inside Romania yet. This is the first ever mod map that I've ever had on Euro Truck, so I don't know how it is. So we can go on to there. We'll start the engine. I have the truck in manual, so I manually change gears. Now it's in manual. Put it into 4th gear to set off. And if you're not used to trucks, you'll be like, what? Setting off in 4th gear? This truck has 12 gears and it's normal to set off in 4th. This is the same truck as what we used last episode. It's a Scania Next Generation. Need to add indicator. There we go. Get rid of that. So I don't know how the 1.32 is gonna act with this. It is made for 1.32, but I don't know if the game's gonna shut down or what, as if you have too much mods on the open beta, it can really slow your PC down and shut the game down, as it has many times. So we're going through Oradine. You can get this mod off of World of Mods or Euro Truck Simulator 2 mod world. It's a WinRAR format that you download, and it's straight onto you put it onto your mods, and you can drive with it. You can go anywhere in Romania. We're leaving Oradine. If anybody knows how to say that properly, because I'm not sure if I'm saying it properly or not, but and it's back down to 50. So there should be some new scenery that we've never seen before, as it is a modded map. I hope that the speed limit changes at some point. It's only 91 kilometers, but if the whole road is 50, I don't think we're gonna get there quickly. It's gone up to 60. 50 again. Trying to zoom in on the 50. Just making sure. It went to 80 for about half a second, and then it switched back down to 50. If all of Romania is like this, I'm never going there, and I might not truck in Romania that often. It's gone up to 80. Steering wheel is very sensitive. Change gear. And it's back down to 50. So my rule with speed is, if you're on an 80 road and it's, say, the motorway, or it's a back road, go 10 kilometers an hour less. Unless you can handle the speed, as it's a straight road, then you could go 5 less, but I don't usually go the full speed limit, as that gives me 5 or 10 kilometers an hour for hills. If I go down a hill, then it could speed us up a bit. And especially if you put cruise control on it, it doesn't really brake. You can set it to brake at certain points. If it goes 2 over or 5 over or 10 over, it'll brake. But it brakes too much and then it cancels out the cruise control, as it's thinking that it's got a broken engine. I'm just focusing on the speed limit right now. I can already see the circle for the finish. Need to change. Bit of lag right there from the mod. Speed limit is 90 through here. It's gonna go, probably it's gonna change from 90 straight down to 50. Gonna change somewhere here. Just feel it now. Still 90. Still says to do 90 coming up to the roundabout, as that car is. Change down a few gears. Come on, get into gear. There we go. So as that was a very short journey, let's see if we can get another journey. That goes the other way. That goes that way. It's expires in 1 minute, 1 hour. It's fragile and it's beverages. I don't get how beverages could be fragile. They might be in a glass container. So a normal Scania, you can start in either 4th or 7th gear, and most trucks have 2 reversing gears. Just attach this. Not very good weather. There we go. That's 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Pull away. Put it down a gear. Oh, we didn't clip. Still says 90 through here. So I didn't really expect this to be a double journey. It just is. I didn't realise how short the journey is and how small the map is. Redline it. Slow it down a slight bit. Cruise control at 75. Bring that slightly down as this van doesn't want to go. 75. Now it does. Two next generation Scanias on the back of a truck. Don't pull out, don't pull out, you... I don't have a horn. That's great. Speed limit's down to 50. The AI isn't very good today, pulling out on me. Change down a gear. Speed limit's now 80. Gonna slow it down to about 40 and take the turn. That was about 30. Get up to speed on the on-ramp. No one's there. And it's back down to 50, as most of Romania is. If you've ever gone to Romania, I really want to know, is all the speed limits actually 50? Back up to 80. So I wish we could actually customize our HUD, as in get rid of the GPS, which I don't need, and just have our speed, gear I'm in, and the fuel, the tiredness if you have it turned on, and then the ETA. If that could just be in one section and we didn't have to have the GPS, that would be really good. So if you know how to mod a game, please add that. Many YouTubers who play Euro Truck have asked for it. Still hasn't been put into the game though. Oh, red light. Didn't see that. Whoops. Oh well. No one's coming anyway. So the only reason why I have the GPS like that is so I can see what gear I'm in. Which I don't need for when I'm on the motorway, but as we have all these turns, there's a certain gear that truckers are supposed to go into on the Scania Next Gen to reduce fuel consumption and to reduce engine wear. Doesn't seem like there's any speed cameras here, which is good. If you were one of them people who would just speed around. As it is a game, you can either play it legitly, like I do, or you can play it as something somewhat like Need for Speed truck version. Or something like that. And a few months somebody asked me, what's the point in having a simulator? The point is just so then you can simulate something that you couldn't do. Like flight simulators, not everybody could get a flying license. Not everyone can afford it. Everyone can get one, they just can't afford it, as it's about 100,000 for a full flying license. Truck driving is one of them jobs where you're out of the house maybe 7 days a week, just solid driving, and not everybody wants that. They just want to drive trucks because they like it and they want to, and they don't want to do it as a full-on job that takes up every day of their life. And then you get some who do. They want to drive trucks all the time. And Eurotruck helps with learning. Well, it's not a very good simulator for teaching you how to drive. It's a good simulator for teaching you how trucks work and the basics of how they drive. So the main point in the simulation is to do things that you wouldn't be able to in real life, or you wouldn't be able to afford. Say, racing simulators. You can't afford half the cars on the game, but a simulator can give you all that for free, for cheaper. You can go to many places around the world, and if you get yourself a good setup, you can really feel like you're actually there, which is good. And the only way to do that is to get yourself a good racing wheel and a good PC, maybe a bit quieter than mine. Bigger monitors. But if you wanted to go hardcore and if money wasn't an object, you could. There's a racing simulation. A racing simulation that you sit in. It has a seat and everything, and it moves. You have 3 monitors to look at, and you have a steering wheel and your pedals, and it can go up and down to simulate hills. It can turn on an angle, things like that. And then you get some cheaper ones that were made for flight simulators, which have like a 43-inch monitor with a big roll cage stuck to a motor that just spins you around, simulating the spinning of the fighter jet, and going up and down, which is very expensive. So the first one, what I've looked it up online. It's nearly €1 million. But then the one for flight simulation, which probably would work for driving simulation as well, is about 20,000. And I guess if you just got yourself a roll cage, a small motor, and the blueprints on how it works, you could probably build one for €200. But if you don't have the time to construct one, and you have quite a lot of money, then you can just buy one. And if you search on YouTube $1 million car racing simulation, it should come up, and you can get different models for different cars. And if you wanted to build your own, it's probably cheaper, just as it's cheaper to build your own PC rather than buy a pre-made one. So that's why simulation is a thing. Going down to 50. Slow it down a bit. Getting a bit of lag. Definitely not hitting 60 FPS. I don't get why this road is so slow. Like, what are we actually gonna hit into if we were going 80? Now we're going 80. Put it down a gear. just to speed up a bit quicker. And it's gone down to 50. So I am hoping to get all the DLCs except from the paint skins, the paint jobs. Only because all it is flags. Flags of different countries. They've come out with a new one, which is a dragon, which looks nice, but it's $2.99, and you could probably get a similar one for free if you got a mod. Actually doing pretty well on all these roundabouts. Normally I'm not so good. Get into the gear. There we go. It's apparently 80 through here. So park it there. Wrong gear. So there we have it. The first double load that we have taken in Euro Truck. We got 10,000 for that. Quite a bit of XP. So I'd just like to say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like and comment what you would like to see in the next video. If you know of any mods that you want me to check out, please comment them down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.